Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare dollars coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Are you a coin lover always on the hunt for something truly rare and fascinating? Then get ready, because today we're diving deep into one of the most exciting pieces of American coinage history, the 1992 Kennedy half dollar. Don't skip a second of this video, because I'm going to reveal why this coin, which might look ordinary at first glance, is actually hiding secrets that make collectors go wild. Some of these coins have been sold for jaw-dropping prices, and if you're lucky enough to find one with the right features, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, the Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. Over time, it became a symbol of American history and pride. But the 1992 edition stands out in a unique way, especially when we talk about its collector versions and the special mintings that make it highly sought after today. One key thing that makes this coin incredibly interesting is the fact that in 1992, the United States Mint introduced a 90% silver version of the Kennedy half dollar again for the first time since 1964, but only in proof sets. That means the silver version wasn't intended for general circulation, making it quite rare in the hands of everyday collectors today. But wait, here's where it gets more thrilling for true collectors. Some 1992 Kennedy half dollars have errors or varieties that shoot their value through the roof. One of the most famous is the 1992 silver proof with the accented hair variety, a feature in Kennedy's hair that's noticeably different and adds incredible value for those who can spot it. Then there are other striking anomalies like double dyes, off-center strikes, or even high-grade mint state examples with pristine, untouched luster. These aren't just coins, these are treasures hiding in plain sight. If you're a collector or even just starting out in the hobby, here's a golden tip: always examine the mint mark and finish of your 1992 Kennedy half dollars closely. Coins from the San Francisco Mint marked with an S are proof coins and are often made in silver for collector sets. These silver proofs, especially in perfect PR70 condition, have been known to sell for serious amounts at auctions and online marketplaces. Coins with deep cameo contrast or flawless mirror-like surfaces are even more desirable and fetch higher values. Now let's talk about the coin's actual market value and how much it's worth in today's collector world. A regular 1992 D or 1992 P Kennedy half dollar in circulated condition may not raise eyebrows, but when it comes to the 1992 S silver proof, the value can be impressive. These coins have been sold for over $100 in top-grade conditions and sometimes more depending on the rarity of the strike and minting error. For instance, in auction houses and collector events in cities like Dallas and Chicago, these proof coins in pristine condition have been purchased for more than $250. Collectors are constantly searching for clean, high-grade examples of this coin, and the demand keeps growing with time. There's something magical about holding a piece of history in your hand that also holds financial value. That's what makes the 1992 Kennedy half dollar such a collector's gem. Whether it's the silver content, the minting errors, or just the stunning proof finish, this coin continues to shine in the world of numismatics. So here's your takeaway: if you have a 1992 Kennedy half dollar, especially the silver proof version or one with known errors, don't ignore it. Protect it, get it graded, and check current auction trends. Because what you're holding could be worth more than you think. And if you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these rare pieces at a flea market, estate sale, or even in a forgotten old coin jar, you might just hit a small jackpot. Thank you for joining me on this exciting journey into one of America's most iconic coins. Top 2. I'm going to share with you the story of one of the most talked about coins in modern American history, the 2000 Sacagawea $1 coin. There's a lot more behind this beautiful piece than meets the eye, so make sure you don't miss even a second of this video, because the rarity and hidden secrets of this coin could change the way you look at your coin collection forever. When the Sacagawea dollar was first released in the year 2000, it created a lot of buzz across the country. Not only was it the first U.S. coin to feature a Native American woman, but it also had a stunning golden color thanks to its special manganese brass composition. People were fascinated by the design showing Sacagawea carrying her infant son, and collectors rushed to grab uncirculated versions from banks and rolls. But what most people didn't know is that some of these coins ended up becoming incredibly valuable due to rare minting errors and unique varieties that make them highly sought after by collectors today. One of the most famous versions is the 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the Cheerios reverse. Yes, you heard that right. In early 2000, General Mills included these coins in select Cheerios cereal boxes as a promotional campaign. But the twist is those specific coins had a slightly different tail feather design on the eagle that wasn't used in regular circulation coins. These Cheerios dollars are extremely rare, and if you find one in excellent condition, you're holding a true numismatic treasure in your hands. Another jaw-dropping variety is the mule error coin. This happened when a Sacagawea dollar obverse was accidentally paired with a Washington quarter reverse, creating a completely mismatched coin. Only a few of these are known to exist, and they've been auctioned for staggering prices. If you ever come across a coin that looks strange or mismatched, don't ignore it, because errors like this are what dreams are made of in the coin collecting world. Now here's a powerful tip for all coin collectors: always check your 2000 Sacagawea dollars for strong luster, clean surfaces, and detailed strikes. Coins minted for collectors, especially those from the Philadelphia and Denver mints, can be worth more in high uncirculated grades. Also, proof versions struck at the San Francisco Mint with that shiny mirror finish are extremely attractive to serious collectors, and grading companies love those flawless examples. Some of these 2000 Sacagawea dollars have sold in places like New York auctions and online bidding wars for serious amounts. Just to give you an idea, the Cheerios variety has fetched over $7,000 depending on the grade and condition. And those ultra-rare mule error coins have gone for more than $100,000 in top condition during major auction events, so next time you see a golden dollar, don't overlook it, especially if it's from the year 2000. Whether it's a Cheerios coin, a mule error, or a perfect proof, these coins carry history, beauty, and hidden value that keeps collectors coming back for more. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of America's story that could turn into a priceless discovery in your own hands. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the fascinating world of the Sacagawea $1 coin. Top 3, we're diving into the story of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin, and trust me, you're going to want to stay with me until the end, because what looks like just a simple coin could actually be worth much more than $1 in today's collector market. This isn't just a piece of money, it's a part of American change, both in design and in meaning, and some versions of it are catching fire among collectors right now. Released in 1979, the Susan B. Anthony dollar was the first United States coin to feature a real woman rather than a symbolic figure, and that alone makes it stand out. It was a bold move for the U.S. Mint, and while the coin saw mixed reactions in its early days due to its size and similarity to the quarter, it's now gaining serious recognition in the numismatic world. Collectors are hunting down these coins, especially the rare variations and error types that came from its first year of release. Here's where it gets really exciting. Some 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars have unique details that make them super valuable today. One of the most talked about versions is the 1979 P-wide rim or near-date variety. This happened when the rim was struck closer to the date, making the numbers appear more squeezed in and bold compared to regular coins. If you've got this version, you're in luck, because collectors love it due to its limited appearance and distinct look. Another fascinating aspect is the proof coin struck at the San Francisco Mint marked with an S mint mark. Some of these 1979 S proof coins came out with different types of S mint marks, one more clear and bold while the other appears more filled or blurry, known as Type 1 and Type 2. Type 2 is scarcer and more valuable, especially in perfect proof condition. These subtle differences are exactly what collectors look for, and they can raise the value of a coin by several times if graded properly. Here's a solid tip for any coin collector, or even if you're just getting started: always examine your coins under a good magnifier, especially the edge and the date spacing. The smallest change can be a clue to a rare variety that others miss. Also, try to get your valuable coins graded by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC, because a certified high grade like MS67 or PF70 can significantly increase the coin's value on the market. Some of these 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars have been sold at coin shows and auctions in cities like Las Vegas and Orlando for impressive prices, especially if they're in mint condition or have the rare rim or mintmark variations. In top condition and with the right variety like the wide rim or Type 2 proof, some coins have reached values of over $150 or more, so if you've got a 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar, don't overlook it thinking it's just pocket change. It could be a piece of modern American history that's becoming more and more collectible as time goes on. The beauty of coin collecting is that even the coins we think are common might be hiding something extraordinary, and that's what makes this hobby so exciting. Thank you for watching and joining me on this journey into the story of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. If you found this video interesting, make sure you subscribe and share it with fellow collectors or anyone who might be holding onto one of these coins without realizing what it's worth. Because who knows, the next treasure might already be in your hands. Top 4, we're talking about one of the most iconic pieces of modern American coinage, the 1998 Kennedy half dollar. At first glance it might look like a regular coin, but what if I told you that certain versions of this coin hold rare secrets and have sold for incredible prices that most people would never expect? So stick with me till the end, because what I'm about to share could completely change how you see this coin in your collection or even in your pocket. The Kennedy half dollar has always carried a powerful historical meaning, honoring President John F. Kennedy and reminding America of a time of change and unity. The 1998 edition came at a moment when the coin wasn't being used widely in circulation but was still struck for collectors and mint sets, which makes it even more special for collectors today. The detail, the finish, and the limited number of high-grade examples out there has made this particular year quietly rise in demand among smart collectors who know what to look for. Now let's talk about what makes the 1998 Kennedy half dollar more than just a 50-cent piece. One of the most valuable versions is the 1998 silver-proof coin, which was made only for collectors and struck in stunning 90% silver with a mirror-like surface that gives it that unforgettable shine. The level of craftsmanship on these proof coins is unreal, and when you find one in a perfect condition like PR70 Deep Cameo, the value can skyrocket at auctions and coin shows across the country. Another thing that makes the 1998 Kennedy half dollar exciting is the search for rare mint errors and varieties. Some collectors have found coins with doubling on the lettering, especially on the word Liberty or the date, which is a clear sign of a double die strike, and that's the kind of thing collectors love to chase. Even slight shifts or off-center strikes make the coin unique and can increase its value far beyond its face value. That's what makes collecting fun, because even the smallest detail can unlock something big. Now here's a little collector's advice from someone who's been around coins for years. If you're hunting for a valuable 1998 Kennedy half dollar, make sure you examine both Philadelphia and Denver mint marks and always be on the lookout for clean surfaces, strong strikes, and full luster. Those little things matter, especially when it comes to grading your coin. And if you happen to find a 1998 silver-proof coin in its original mint packaging or in a high-certified slab, then you've got something that serious collectors are looking for right now. Coins like this are being sold at shows in cities like Atlanta, Las Vegas, and even online auctions for impressive amounts depending on condition and variety. A regular 1998 half dollar in circulated condition might seem common, but a pristine 1998 silver proof can easily fetch over $100 and higher, especially in perfect PR70 grade with deep cameo contrast. So before you brush off that half dollar as just another coin in your change jar, take a closer look, especially if it's from 1998, because that might be the hidden gem you never knew you had. Whether it's the stunning silver-proof version or a rare mint error, this coin continues to grow in value and demand among collectors who truly understand the market. Top 5, and last rare coin. If you love rare coins with powerful meaning and eye-catching design, then this is one video you do not want to miss, because we're diving into one of the most meaningful and visually stunning modern coins from the United States Mint, the Sacagawea $1 Great Law of Peace Edition. There's something truly special about this coin that goes beyond its golden shine, and once you hear the full story, you'll understand why collectors are keeping their eyes wide open for this beauty in every trade show and collection they come across. The Sacagawea dollar has always stood out in American coinage since it first launched in 2000, but in later years it evolved into something much more exciting and valuable, especially with the Native American series that started in 2009. These designs change every year to honor Native American heritage, and the one that grabbed serious attention is the Great Law of Peace Dollar, which was released in 2010. This design isn't just art on metal, it carries the spirit of the Iroquois Confederacy and the unity it brought to early American tribes, a history that inspired parts of the U.S. Constitution itself. The reverse of this stunning coin features a group of 5 bound arrows symbolizing the unity of the original 5 Iroquois nations, all set beneath a majestic tree of peace with roots stretching outward, symbolizing strength and peace spreading across the land. That deep meaning plus the limited mintage is what makes this coin so incredibly desirable among collectors. But what really sets this one apart is when you find it in brilliant uncirculated condition or in error form that escaped quality control, making it a one-of-a-kind find for serious hobbyists. Some rare error versions of the Great Law of Peace Dollar have been discovered with off-center strikes or weak edge lettering, which adds huge value to an already collectible coin. There are even coins with missing edge inscriptions or double-edged lettering, and these kinds of surprises make collectors go crazy because they know how fast the value can climb when the coin is graded and verified by a trusted third-party grader. Here's a collector's tip that can truly pay off if you're checking your own collection or planning to buy one of these. Always look closely at the edge of the coin. These dollars are unique because instead of having inscriptions on the front or back, the mint added them on the edge, including the year, mint mark, and motto. So if you find one with an inscription that's missing, doubled, or upside down, that could be your jackpot moment. Also look for coins with rich golden color, no scratches, and strong strike details, especially on the arrows and tree, because those are the details grading experts examine first. The 2010 Sacagawea Great Law of Peace Dollar is gaining more value every year, especially in MS67 or MS68 grades and higher. Coins in pristine condition have been sold in markets like Chicago or Phoenix coin shows, and even in online auctions, for anywhere from $50 to $125 depending on the grade and rarity of the strike. And that's just the beginning, because values continue to rise as more collectors search for clean, high-grade examples and error varieties that don't come around often. So if you come across this powerful and beautifully designed coin in your collection or in a forgotten roll at a local coin shop, take a moment and look again, because what you might be holding isn't just a dollar, it's a story of unity, history, and hidden value that many people overlook. Thank you for spending your time with us on this journey into the meaning and value of the 2010 Sacagawea Great Law of Peace Dollar. If you found this information helpful or inspiring, make sure to like this video and subscribe to stay updated with more amazing coin stories that not only educate but may lead you to a valuable find right in your own hands. Because in the world of coins, sometimes $1 can be worth so much more than its face value.